What's up, everybody? This is Kevin here, the Migraine Guy, bringing you another product review video. Today's product to review is LaPixie Wellness's Stress and Anxiety Relief Kit. So LaPixie is a company you can find on Etsy, or you can go to their website, LaPixieWellness.com. Now, there are a variety of different things that they sell. The product that I'm going to be reviewing specifically is their Stress and Anxiety Kit. What comes included in that kit is a candle. As you can tell, I have burned it down, maybe you can't see. It's about halfway used. I believe it's a soy-based organic candle. Additionally, you get an essential oil here. The oil can be applied obviously to your temples, to your chest, anywhere. But it also comes with this, I believe it's a pumice stone. It's in the shape of a heart because, you know, they love me. And the idea is that you would put the little pendant around your neck, rub the essential oil on it, and then just wear it. And the kind of, effervescence of the essential oil would help to calm you down, make you feel more relaxed, reduce your overall stress. And finally, in the product, you also get an ice pack, which is great. As you know, here on the Migraine Guy, we love ice-based therapy devices. This ice pack comes with not just one, but two ice packs that you can put in the sleeve and wrap around your head. It is a tie-off ice-based wrap, and so depending on the size of your head, which is great in my case since, as we know, mine's quite large, and then you would simply wrap it and tie it and let the ice do its work. So if you have a very large head like me or a very small head, you don't have to worry too much about it fitting or sizing or measuring your head appropriately. So that's actually a nice feature. When I first saw the ice pack, I was like, what, they couldn't spring for Velcro? But then I realized that actually being able to tie it off allows you to put it exactly as tight or as loose as you want. Also, the benefit of this is that it doesn't have to work just as an ice pack. It can kind of work as an overall ice pack for anywhere. If you have a sore knee or a sore shoulder, this could be used to tie it on there. Now, if it's your shoulder, you're probably going to need a partner to help tie it, but it is kind of nice that it's versatile. It's a versatile ice pack, and that is the thing about this stress and anxiety kit, is that it's not just for headache and migraine sufferers. It's supposed to be for a broader audience of people. It's supposed to be that if you have trouble relaxing, if you have anxiety, maybe even clinically diagnosed anxiety, this could be a good way to help bring it down just a little bit, just ratchet it down in conjunction with other things. Now, if you get headache and migraine, as I do, you can also find the LaPixie Wellness kit pretty helpful. I was actually caught off guard by how helpful I found it. Now, the ice packs, if I was going to rate the overall package itself, I would say the ice packs were the least helpful, and here's why. It's not that they're not helpful, it's not that they're not good, it's not that they don't get cold and stay cold relatively long. It's that I needed to use both. Oh, I'm gonna knock everything around. It's that I needed to use both ice packs when I had it in the sleeve. One ice pack in there didn't produce enough of the benefits from cold therapy that I really enjoy. I needed to use both ice packs. The downside is that didn't allow me to cycle the ice, right? So if this one was in the freezer and the single one right here was enough to actually produce the benefits of ice therapy, then I could cycle through. When this one got room temperature, I could pull this from the freezer, refreeze this one, and never be without cold therapy. But since I needed to use both of them to get the benefits, once these two got room temperature, or at least skin temperature, they both had to go back in the freezer, and I wasn't able to cycle the cold therapy. But for you, one of these might be enough. And so having this one on while having the other one in the freezer and being able to cycle could work for you. I believe these got down when I temped them, and it wasn't a very scientific temping. It was just putting a oral thermometer on here and waiting. I think it was around the 15 to 20 degree mark, if my memory serves me correct. So it gets pretty cold. It's just that, as you can see, this guy is pretty thin. And so 15 to 20 degrees with something this thin doesn't translate to 15 to 20 degrees on your scalp when you put it on for the ice therapy. And so I had to use both of them. And so that was the drawback to the ice pack for me. Let's see, where'd the little candle go? The candle was pretty nice. I am kind of just your stereotypical guy, and so the idea of burning a candle, like, it just never like clicks to me. I never think, oh, you know what I should do is burn a candle. The particular smell of the candle wasn't, you know, great for me, but actually, ironically, my wife really liked it. So she was burning the candle more regularly than I was, just because she liked the aroma. So, you know, make sure to read through what the description of the aroma is before you purchase it, because if you end up not liking it, then it's not going to help you. But it provides a nice aromatherapy effect, which can, you know, help with stress and anxiety. And even if you don't have stress and anxiety, you just have a headache or migraine condition, being relaxed is going to help you get more in control of your headache or migraine, which really is the ultimate goal, right? There's no cure for these headache disorders, no cure for the migraine disorders. And so being more in control is the goal, and you can be more in control when you're relaxed. So a candle was actually a surprisingly nice feature that was offered. That was probably the second best thing. The best thing for me was the essential oils. As you can see, I've been burning through this stuff pretty quick, both on the little pendant that I'm wearing now, as well as just on my pulse points, temples, anything. I don't know why I hadn't considered using essential oils before. As I said, I'm just kind of a stereotypical guy, and so it just like never clicked to me to use it. But once I started using it, it was pretty dramatic. Not that I put it on and immediately my migraine was gone. Nothing like that. What really was interesting was that just smelling something pleasant made me feel more relaxed. I was still in a tremendous amount of pain very often, but I felt more relaxed. Typically, when I start to get a pretty intense migraine, I feel like my breathing becomes more shallow but more intense, right? I feel like I'm panicking a little bit. And just having something pleasant to smell actually calmed my breathing. I noticed it, and I noticed it like after my breathing started calming. So it was like an autonomic effect. My body started relaxing, and then I noticed that my body was starting to relax, which actually was a very pleasant effect, pleasant feeling from the essential oils. So that was very nice. So that's kind of the overall rating. My experience with it. We'll get to the rating in a moment. The ice pack was good, not great. The candle was pretty good, pretty helpful, and the essential oils I thought were awesome. And this all comes in one package on LaPixie's website. And by the way, all of this information will be in that video description below, so make sure to check that out. This package retails for $60, and so it's going to be a little bit more on the expensive end of products aimed at helping headache and migraine sufferers. Part of the reason I'm sure is that candles are a little bit I assume expensive to source. Essential oils are as well. The ice packs. You get a variety of things in that $60, but $60 is still a little on the steeper end, so it's going to be a tougher price point for a lot of people to enter in at. And that really is the only negative that I've found with LaPixie's product. And so given that the ice pack was good but not great, the candle and essential oils were actually very, very beneficial to a degree that I wasn't expecting, and actually have continued to utilize to help reduce my overall migraine pain. I'm going to go ahead and, as you know, on the Migraine Guy review videos, we do a 0 to 5 axes to the head rating scale. 0 axes to the head means it's a terrible product, probably a scam. Run away from it, if not report it to the authorities. And a 5 out of 5 axes to the head is, that's a great product. You should definitely consider getting it. It has helped my migraines tremendously. I'm going to go ahead and give LaPixie Wellness's 4 out of 5 axes to the head. Not a perfect score, as I said. The price point's a little high, and the ice pack wasn't as beneficial as I would have liked it. But the dramatic effects from the candle, but specifically the aromatherapy from the essential oils, was quite great. Quite amazing, and something that I'm utilizing quite regularly. Plus, it has the benefit of making me smell nice. Not that I stink, but it is just nice to smell better. So overall, I think it's a great package. It's a great way to approach migraine. More of a all things considered approach. A lot of people use the word holistic, but I want to say just all things considered. They're not just targeting ice therapy, they're incorporating ice therapy, but they're also bringing in other things that can reduce your overall stress, reduce your overall kind of freaking outness when you're having a bad migraine. And that helps you cope. That helps you get through it. That helps you survive this migraine and the next and the next. And so that really is a key feature about the overall package that I was sent to review that I really enjoyed. So LaPixie Wellness, all the information below. Make sure to smash that subscribe button if you want to be updated when I do new videos. YouTube has a new bell button next to the subscribe button, so make sure to hit both. That way you get the full alert. Check me out on social media under The Migraine Guy. Make sure to subscribe to the new Migraine Guy podcast. It's going to provide more in-depth content than we do here on the YouTubes, just because on YouTube attention spans tend to be a little shorter. Podcast audiences tend to be a little more focused on 10 or 15 or 20 minute pieces of content, and so I can provide that in the podcast. Just check the Migraine Guy podcast, get your free ebook at theheadachreview.com, and until next time, take it easy.